Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Frequency Soul Collective. We today will be presenting to you our Think Magic Drops. So get ready to change your health for the better. For those of you who I haven't met before, my name is Beck. I'm a neurolinguistic kinesiologist, holistic psychic counselor, and bioresonance practitioner. I'm joined here today by my beautiful friend Sandra. I'm up in Queensland, nice, warm, sunny Queensland, which is why I'm in a t-shirt and Sandra's in a sweater because she's in Melbourne. And it's nice and warm up here. Little bit about me. I moved into the holistic wellness space well over 15 years ago. I've always had a passion for natural medicine and finding solutions. I was diagnosed with a very chronic autoimmune disease that I was told that I would never, ever get rid of. There was no cure for it. And rather than suffering my whole life with it, I chose to work to find a solution. It did take me a number of years, but I have found a solution now. And even my specialist, my gastroenterologist, also claims that there is no sign of the disease in my body. And so it's something I became very passionate about and now really enjoy helping others to become pain-free and be able to live their lives in the way that they really want. So welcome, Sandra.
Oh, thank you, Beck. Hello, everyone. And yes, it is a bit chilly down here. I've got a very nice fluffy jumper on today. So I'm Sandra. I'm a massage therapist, energy healer, art of feminine presence practitioner, and I've been working with the bioresonance as a practitioner, I think, for the last couple of years. I guess my story is not dissimilar to Beck's. I mean, I did my first massage qualification back in the mid-90s, so I've always had an interest in holistic health and well-being. And I was lucky enough, thanks to another beautiful friend in our group, Amanda 80, to be introduced to the Solex and all the bioresonance, and it's certainly made a huge difference for my health and well-being. So really happy to be here and to be talking to you about some of the other things that we offer today.
Awesome. Thanks, Sandra.
Okay, so before we get started, we do need to have a little disclaimer. So Frequency Soul Collective, Solex, and our affiliates, we don't claim that this product or products will prevent, mitigate, or cure any disease in the body. So what you're going to be showing today is all for educational purposes only.
Beautiful. Thank you. So let's start with a little bit of a story on the history of the company, because I know for myself, rather than just grabbing a product off a supermarket shelf and not knowing where it's derived from, where it's come from, or the history of who is making it, is really important to me because you just don't know what's in products anymore. So Solex has been around for a really long time and improves lives through the state-of-the-art frequency technology, but also nanotechnology supplementation, which is what we're going to be talking about today. 40 years ago, Lauren Swenson and his wife adopted a son with cerebral palsy. As their son grew, Lauren and his wife traveled throughout the world looking for answers to improve his quality of life. Lauren met several doctors, developing new neurotherapeutic treatments. The treatments were incredibly helpful and life-changing for their son, to the point where their son is actually well into his 40s now and has no sign of cerebral palsy in the body. So it's an incredible company that's been around for a very long time and looks out for other products in the market that are either higher price, lesser quality, and they really do a very good job of bringing in phenomenal quality products at a very low cost. This started Lauren's journey with frequency and nano-based technology a very long time ago, and it's something that they work solidly on to bring incredibly high-quality products to the market.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about the Solex Think Drops today, and the important thing that you need to know is that Think Drops are all natural, so there's nothing synthetic in them, there's no preservatives. It's an antioxidant supplement that's been created in nano form, and they are designed to provide mental energy and clarity. And there is a big sentence here, a couple of sentences here about nanotechnology and what it is. But the way that I like to describe it is and makes sense to me is that nanotechnology is a way of taking all the molecules or the particles and taking them from a size, say from this big, and making them really, really, really tiny and small. So if you imagine that, say, for example, something's about this size, but it becomes the size of a pinhead. So they actually break it down and make it really, really small. And the benefit of that means that it gets absorbed into your body a lot easier. There's less waste, which potentially means that you have to use less of it. And your body doesn't have to use as much energy to absorb it. And you also get to enjoy the benefits of it a lot quicker.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sandra. So let's talk about for a moment what is NRF2 activation, because I know that most people have probably never heard of this or oxidative stress, which when I learned about how important this NRF2 gene, it's a gene pathway, but how important it was and how directly it was linked to certain diseases in the body, I found incredibly important to know, because it's one of the big pieces of the puzzle that we are not told about in general medicine. So NRF2 is like the superhero in your body, protecting cells from damage caused by things like pollution, stress, chemicals, even exercise. Exercise can cause oxidative stress. Lack of exercise can cause oxidative stress. You know, prior to 2020, when you looked at people who were, you know, major athletes, marathon runners, really, really fit and healthy people, and some would drop dead of a heart attack, you would wonder before 2020 why. And it was unclear to a lot of us who were not educated in this space that it was high levels of oxidative stress that causes heart disease and dis-ease in the body. And yet we're not told these things. You know, marathon runners and high level athletes or anyone who does a lot of exercise is not generally told, hey, you need to make sure that you're lowering your oxidative stress levels. Now, when the NRF2 pathway is activated, it travels into the nucleus of the cells and switches on that gene pathway. And that helps the production of your own antioxidant enzymes and your detoxification enzymes as well. So basically it cleans up any harmful stuff that keeps to keep the cells healthy. Think of it as your body's defense system kicking into gear to keep things running smoothly and ward off any threats. So the reason that's so important is because oxidative stress in the body is also known as free radicals. Now, those free radicals, as we say here, are caused by things like pollution, stress, exercise, lack of exercise, chemicals, toxic load on the body, the air we breathe. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter how good your diet is, how good your regime is. The reality of it is, if you're a living, breathing human or animal for that matter, you have oxidative stress, so high levels of free radicals in the body. Now, imagine it like this. If there's, you know, trillions of free radicals attacking cells in the body, and the only thing that can combat those free radicals is antioxidants, how do you get enough antioxidants in your body to be able to combat that? Could you go and eat a punnet of blueberries? Yes, blueberries have amazing levels of antioxidants, but about 8,000 antioxidants per punnet. So if you've got trillions of free radicals running rampant in your body attacking your cells, then it's kind of like throwing a cup of water on a house fire. You're not really going to be able to get enough antioxidants in the body. Could you supplement them? Well, yes, you could, but only to a degree. Again, you're not going to be able to supplement trillions of antioxidants daily to be able to ward off the amount of free radicals that are attacking the cells in the body. So what's the answer? Well, by activating this NRF2 pathway, as we say here, you're actually turning on that gene to then have your body making its own antioxidant enzymes, such as glutathione is one of the it is the major antioxidant in the body that your body makes. It's a proven fact that anyone with autism, ADHD, has very low levels of glutathione. That's why this product here or any form of NRF2 activation is essential for good health. So getting your body to make its own antioxidant enzymes, flooding the body with antioxidants, then acts like Pac-Man to combat those free radicals in the body. You think about the amount of toxic load we have on the body at the moment, that turning on your detoxification genes are also really essential. So, if we didn't go into any further detail today, honestly, that in itself is enough to honestly make sure that our health is a priority by activating that gene pathway.
Wow. Yeah. So let's have a look at some of the other ingredients that are in Think Drops. And I know I've said it before, but I'm going to repeat myself. There are no synthetic materials or no preservatives inside Think Drops, which I mean, I don't know what happens with similar products on the market, but you really need to be mindful when you're buying supplements these days what's in them. So the good thing about Think Drops is that they don't have anything that's not natural in them, and the biggest component of them is curcumin. It's powerful and it has powerful anti-inflammatory effects that helps to increase the antioxidant capacity, which Beck has just been talking about. Really good for brain health and helps to lower the risk of heart disease. And Beck's mentioned it, and I'm probably going to mention it again too. We are seeing so many people these days with issues around heart disease and things like that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you,
agree,
Beck.
Sandra. And I think the key here is prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
It's so essential not to wait. And I see it with people. You see the signs of heart health coming into their bodies, red, flushed face, overweight, toxic load on the body, lack of exercise, lack of nutrition, all of those things that compound over a period of time. But that toxic load on the body, particularly at the moment, it's essential to detox the body, but to support the body in the best way we possibly can. So one of the we're going to go through the ingredients of the Think Drops now. So resveratrol is a naturally occurring compound found in certain plants. So particularly in the skin of like red grapes, peanuts, and berries. It belongs to a class of compounds. I think the key to this here, where you see all the beautiful, rich berries, the first thing that I think of is antioxidants. And this is where those antioxidant enzymes, when you talk about the nano side of things, Sandra, it's like multiplying by a gazillion out the antioxidants that are actually going to be dumping into the body, not only from a product perspective, but also by activating that NRF2 pathway. It's also been proven to promote cardiovascular health, support healthy aging, and we all know that antioxidants reduce and slow down the effect of aging. So, and it also reduces inflammation in the body.
Okay, so the next ingredient is coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10, and this is found in the energy-producing centers of your cells known as the mitochondria. CoQ10 plays an important role in generating energy for cell growth and maintenance. It's really important for heart health and cardiovascular system, which is, we talked about heart issues before, and it has antioxidant properties, so it helps neutralize harmful free radicals and reduce oxidative stress in the body. Over to you. Oh no, the next one's me, isn't it, Beck? Okay, it's also essential, CoQ10 is also essential for the production of ATP, which is a primary energy molecule in our cells. It supports healthy aging, and because CoQ10 tends to decrease as we age, and it supports energy production and overall health. So apparently research is underway at the moment to determine the benefits of CoQ10 in conditions such as high blood pressure, migraines, and even some neurodegenerative, I can't say this word today, neurodegenerative disease.
Yeah.
It's not conclusive yet to confirm the efficacy in these areas, but you can see that CoQ10 is quite another important ingredient in these Think Drops.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially for heart health, I know that CoQ10 Cardiologists even recommend this, so that's really phenomenal as well. So niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, is a water-soluble vitamin that plays several important roles in the body. So supporting skin health, again, may potentially lower cholesterol. So again, supporting that heart health is really, really important. Supports brain function. Who doesn't want their brain to work better? I know one of my clients recently, I messaged her. She's been on the Think Drops for a little while, and I checked in with her yesterday and I said, hey, how are you going? We're doing a call tomorrow. I was just curious. And she said, oh my gosh, even things like walking into the next room where she would normally forget what she went in there for. She's like, it feels really weird because I actually remember what I'm going in there for now. So her brain fog has completely gone. So that's where here we can support brain function and support energy function. I mean, gosh, who doesn't need more energy? Let's be honest. Niacinamide is also proven to assist with arthritis. So again, it's that inflammatory within the body that we really want to be lowering. And I mean, how many people do we know out there with inflammation in the body that need help? So I find this particular ingredient and the fact that it's nanoed absolutely phenomenal.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, Beck. I'm just staring at the screen then. So golden root, or rhodiola rosea, is a versatile herb that's been used for centuries in traditional medicines, particularly in areas in Russia and Scandinavia. And the benefits of this golden root, so stress reduction, we've been talking a lot about that already, improved mood, enhanced cognitive function, increased energy and endurance, and immune system support. So it really helps to strengthen the body's immune response and protect against infections and illnesses.
I really feel like, Sandra, with this ingredient, lowering stress in the body. I mean, oxidative stress is one thing. You say to people, hey, do you know what oxidative stress is? And they go, yeah, I know what stress is. It's like, no, two totally different things. But stress definitely causes oxidative stress in the body, and reducing our stress, because stress just has such a poor effect on our physical health. It's so important to reduce stress, but also too to increase our immune system. I know that there's a lot of issues now with people having lowering immune issues. So getting sick regularly, there's a lot of people out there who really need to increase their immunity. So this is a really beautiful ingredient for that. Here's another one that I won't say backwards. So Phosphatidylserine, which is also known for short, much easier to pronounce, is PS. It's a vital compound for the cell membranes. So things like, again, cognitive function, stress reduction. So, regulating your cortisol levels is really, really important. Athletic performance as well. So it can reduce exercise-induced stress, support recovery, and improve the exercise capacity, possibly reducing muscle soreness and fatigue. Mood support. I think, living in a really busy life, supporting our mood, which I know that we do with our emotional balance scan from a frequency perspective, but also having that supplementation support is also really important. And neuroprotection, shielding brain cells from oxidative stress. We've talked about how important it is to lower this oxidative stress. And I can't, bang on about that probably enough, but also inflammation, age-related damage that also does contribute to cognitive health.
And another key ingredient is lion's mane mushroom. And you can see that image of the lion's mane down below. So this is a medicinal mushroom that's native to Asia, North America, and Europe. And it's a very, very unique appearance, as you can see by those little long, shaggy white spines down there. But some of the potential benefits of lion's mane mushroom for the body. So it may support cognitive function and memory, regulates mood, aids digestion. And I guess when you're under a lot of stress, particularly if you go into fight or flight, your body thinks that it's needing to escape and run for its life. So your digestive system's not working properly because it doesn't need to digest food and do any form of elimination when it's under when it's under stress situation where it thinks it's fighting for its life. It also strengthens your immune system and helps combat inflammation and oxidative stress.
You're all going to dream about oxidative stress after we finish today. Here's some other ingredients that we have. As you can see, they are all natural ingredients. There is absolutely no preservatives. Preservatives are bad, yes, but nano preservatives are just a whole nother level. So, make sure with whatever product you choose to be taking that it is ethically sourced, which of course products with Solex are guaranteed to be ethically sourced. It's all fair trade. And it's also absolutely no preservative or ill effect on the body. So it does have honey in it. So if you happen to be vegan, we are bringing out a vegan version. It has not been released yet, but it is coming, I promise.
Yes. So there's two different ways that you can take Think Drops, or two different types of Think Drops, I should say, that we have available. One is the Think Drops with all the ingredients that we just mentioned in those past few slides. And then the other one is Think Drops with Krill. And Krill is all omega-3 fatty acids. And I think Beck's going to talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, so I love that they have the two options here that you can just take the Think on its own, or you do have the Think with the Krill drops. And it's as simple as literally 5 pumps in the mouth a day. So no swallowing tablets or anything like that. It is absorbed purely through the mouth. So here are some of the benefits of krill. Many of you may already know, such as, EPA, DHA is really important, to be beneficial to the body. So again, heart health, brain function, joint health, eye health. I mean, there's a lot of people now with a lot of eye problems. So being really mindful to make sure that we're protecting the body. Skin health, again, anti-inflammatory effects as well. And krill, or your omega sort of fatty oils, have also been proven to lower cholesterol levels and balance cholesterol levels out, which is phenomenal. So we're now going to move into our testimonial. So it's one thing to hear it from us telling you how amazing this product is, but I'm going to invite one of our beautiful guests today who has been utilizing this product, Mari. Mari, welcome. If you could just unmute yourself, please. And I would just love for you to take a few moments just to share with us what benefits you have been feeling from taking the Think Drops.
Hi, Beck.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Beck, yes, I have just had the unpleasant task of moving home, and just absolutely overdone washing walls and ceilings and doing things that I don't normally do. And I sort of got to a crisis point where I was so tired and my body ached absolutely everywhere. And I said to Paige, my daughter, look, I'm just going to have to go home to bed. I'm just, I'm in a mess. And she said, well, look, before you go home, take some of the Think and see how you go. Well, I took the 5 pumps, and that basically started to work straight away, which was quite amazing. And they said, now take another 5. Yep. So I took a second dose. By the time I got home, I sat down, had a cup of tea, and I started packing again. I didn't do any cleaning that day, but I certainly packed, and the pain and the tiredness just seemed to melt away. So it's just that instantaneous relief.
Amazing.
So yeah.
Oh,
so now I'm on
that.
it. Yeah. So now I'm on it. Every day.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. And isn't it something that you find, I know I do, that, other supplements are kind of, hit or miss sometimes for me, but the Think Drops, I know my body wants every single day. Do you find the same?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Because of my age, I do have those aches and pains, hands and feet and shoulders and things like that. So yeah, I do need to make sure that I'm keeping myself as healthy as I can.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Mari, for sharing, and it's so lovely to see you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
lovely to see you too. Yeah.
Awesome. And now I'm going to introduce you to another beautiful friend of mine, Ali. Ali Robertson. Welcome, welcome. Hey, honey.
Hey, good morning, everybody. How you all doing?
Good, good. So tell us a little bit about your experience with Think Drops.
Yeah, I've only been taking it for a month now. I'm really excited to see how it's going to go moving forward. I've been using an NRF2 activator for nearly 5 years now when I learned about oxidative stress and free radical damage. And it's linked to so many hundreds of diseases. And when I started doing a bit of research on it, Alzheimer's disease is in my DNA. Both my grands had it. So when I learned about oxidative stress and how reducing that in the body can help to not prevent, but oxidative stress in the body, I was like, I will take this product every day for the rest of my life. So I've been taking an NRF1 and an NRF2 activator for many years now, and the health benefits have been astronomical for me. My hair, my skin, my nails, I just feel better. So when this product came out by Solex, and it's an NRF1 and an NRF2 activator together, I was like, oh my God, and it's not tablets. You could literally spraying it into you. And with it being nanotechnology, again, I knew nothing about that either. So it's so exciting that Solex is able to bring this to us. And yeah, if there's something going on in your body and, you want to know the root cause of it, do some research on oxidative stress and free radical damage and what it is that's going on for you, because this product is amazing. And once you start taking it, you'll never stop. So I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, just so many amazing products that Solux has brung out. It's just, I think with the Think Drops as well, it's such an easy product to take. A lot of people don't like taking tablets. I mean, when I was taking the NRF1 and the NRF2, I was actually taking 3 tablets a day, and now I'm not taking any of them. So it's great.
Yeah, I love that.
Ali, what does it taste like?
It's good. I like it. It's kind of sweet, but it's it's hard to explain. Hey, Ali, like I don't know that there's a particular flavor.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. But again, I just have my juice drinks in the morning as well. So I just do the spray, do my drink, as you do.
Yeah. Yeah. And you could even, if people, I don't find it too bad. Like it's not offensive, but you could always mix it with a little bit of honey as well, particularly if you're giving it to, well, you would need to decide for children whether that is up to you. We can't make that recommendation. But I know for my daughter, I can only talk of personal experience. I mean, she just takes whatever. It doesn't really matter. But if she had if she didn't like the flavor, for example, I could add a little bit more honey to it. But Ali, I want to go back to something that you said, because I love the point of what you made about people doing their own research. And there's a website called pubmed.gov that you can go onto and type in oxidative stress and whatever, and go and have a read of how oxidative stress is linked to whatever is going on in your body. Because once you realize how directly linked oxidative stress is, I can guarantee you will never want to stop taking this product. So thank you, Ali. Thank you, Mari. We really appreciate you jumping on today and sharing your personal stories with everyone as well. It's always nice to hear from people that are taking the product. I've been taking it now for quite some time, or since it came out, and I've broken my wrist twice. So I feel old when I say that the weather gets cold and my wrist gets sore, but it's true. And I know that now that here in Australia, we're kind of moving into the cooler weather, moving into winter, I really wanted to make sure and really test this product out. And I did, and I can honestly say that I have had 0 wrist pain, which is life-changing, because chronic pain is horrible. And it's something that people feel like they have to just put up with or have to live with, and it's not true. There are many tools out there that we can assist with different aspects of chronic pain, but this NRF2 activator is just phenomenal. So thank you, ladies, for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to move on now to, let's talk about price, right? Now, this is in USD, so please be mindful that you would need to do the conversion over. And here is the price point difference of the Think Drops are $38 USD, and the Think Drops with the Krill are $53. So they are a little bit more expensive, but keeping in mind, you are basically having two products in one. Initially, I did just order the Think Drops, but then when I realized I was taking my Omega as well, I'm like, well, it's actually going to be cheaper for me to do them both together. So I have now ordered the Think Drops with Krill moving forward for me. So what is the cheapest way for you to actually purchase this? This is a really good way to purchase because it's going to save you about $80 to $120 in shipping, because shipping can be a little bit expensive over to Australia, New Zealand. So this is where if you buy it in a bundle, so you purchase 3 bottles, let's talk about just the standard Think for now is $152 US plus $40 shipping is $192 US delivered to you. Now, if that's just for one person, you have 4 months supply right there. But if there's maybe 2 of you in the home, a partner, a child, or whoever that you're wanting to share this with, then you're going to have 2 months supply. Also, too, if you go back to the person who invited you to this call today, you will also receive a free emotional balance scan, which is part of our bioresonance frequency medicine side of things. That alone is valued at $149. So when you're bringing it into buying this bundle, it really works out super cost effective for you. Now, if you're one to not necessarily like selling products, but you go to a nice restaurant or you see a good movie or you read a good book and you love to share with people something that you love, then this is just an opportunity for you to get your product for free. So we call it 3 and it's free. So when you share with 3 friends, your commission basically on that works out to be $48.60 per bundle. So with 3 of those is $145.80 US that you'll be receiving free back into your account to pay for your next lot of Think Drops. So if you are wanting to participate in that, you can just talk to the person who's invited you to this call. You do need to pay a once per year fee of $49 US. But then even if you were to only have, let's say, 1 friend that was purchasing every 2 to 4 months alongside of you as well, you're going to be definitely getting a lot of your product money cost back. So that's just a really great way of doing it. It may not be something for you from a business perspective, or this might really pique your interest and say, hey, I am actually really looking for another income stream or opportunity. Or it could be that you just want to be able to look after your health, love to share with people what could be working for them as well and helping them and getting your product for free. I mean, who doesn't want that, right? So please go back to the person who has invited you to this call today to order. If you're watching this replay and you have found this without being invited to a call, please visit frequencysoulcollective.com. You can pop an inquiry through to there, and one of our incredible practitioners and quantum living advocates will be able to get back to you.
Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us today. Particularly just want to say thank you again to Ali and to Mari for taking your time to do those testimonials for us, and for everyone else that got up early to come and join this call. We appreciate that everyone's busy and got things to do. So thank you once again. Like Beck said, if you've got any questions about the ingredients or like to know more about Think and or even like to order, just get in touch with the person who invited you on the call today. And big thanks to Beck for running the session. So thank you, ladies. Thank you, gents, and have a great Saturday.
Thanks, Sandra. Thanks, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.